Okay, finally. Hey everybody, sorry I'm a little bit late. I got kind of caught up. Oh, let's see if I can adjust this camera without it freaking the fuck out. There we go. Got a little caught up watching some YouTube stuff, and then I came to do my stream only to discover that I couldn't find my webcam because it had fallen off of the top of my computer and into my my computer tower, my case, because I have it on the desk behind the monitor, and I have the side of it off so that it cools better. And the camera just like fallen into the inside of the computer case. So, but obviously I got it back and fixed. How is everybody this evening? It's good to see you all, and hope you're having a good Sunday. We started this morning with Sunday Game Club playing Kingdom Hearts 2, which I am of course like super excited about because as you all surely know, I love the Kingdom Hearts games. And then what did I do? I spent a lot of this afternoon. I've been watching Dodger's playthrough of Undertale just because I like watching other people play games that I've played, especially games that have like big emotional impact moments, because I like watching other people's reactions to things that I've had strong reactions to. I don't know, Thanarod. It's the case cools better, because like the fans aren't working in it, or like not all of them are. So we've just found it better to, I don't know, and easier to get into to fix things, to just leave the side of the case off. So I leave the side of the case off. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so Dodger's Undertale play is really fun. And I just got back to the part where she's in the genocide run and doing the like super epic difficult boss fight that's in that run. So yeah. But anyway, that aside, we're gonna start the end of the game tonight. I don't think that that we're gonna finish it tonight. It's possible. I mean, it's certainly in the realm of possibility. But given that this is a Final Fantasy game and I only have like probably 2 hours to play because I have to get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm not gonna run late. And given that the Final Fantasy bosses usually have like 10 forms and take a long time to beat, there's a good chance we won't finish it tonight. But we're gonna start by going to the final area, and you know, we're gonna get close. We're gonna get as close as we can to the end of the game today, and then we'll hopefully probably finish it next week, I imagine. We'll see. Excuse me. Alright. So anyway, let's get back to the other screen and start up the game. Last time we finished all the side quests. We found all the people. We found all the dragons except the 2 that are apparently in the final area. What else did we do? We did a lot of like, we found, we went to like an underground area on the one castle, and we found an Esper there. And then we upgraded the Esper with the love of the queen. And we got, I can pull it up. We got the Bahamut Esper, which teaches Flare and gives an HP 50% level up, which is pretty dang good. Let's see. Anybody else that this should go on right now? You're learning Raiden stuff. You're learning Quick, which we still don't quite know what that does. We'll probably switch you with, once you learn that, we'll probably switch that with, what's her name? And you are learning... You are pretty much exclusively have this... Alright, so we'll give you Bahamut. Because it's the same thing but better. No, Odin turned into Raiden, I think. Which is what's teaching us Quick. So, Bahamut we got at the last minute, for defeating that weird little skeleton thing that showed up while we were in the airship sometimes. And it had this thing in its mouth. And so we, come on, let me onto the airship, please. There we go. So, yeah. And supposedly we have finished all of the side material. So there's only one thing left to do. And here it is. Guys, look at this crazy place. Here it says, I hope Jacksepticeye does a genocide run just so I could watch someone good play genocide compared to Dodger. That's mean. Listen, she's probably about as good at the game as I was. And I incredibly admire the fact, like, yes, it took her, like, 7.5 hours to do that boss fight, but she stayed and streamed for 7.5 hours doing that boss fight. Like, that's an incredible dedication. I am so impressed with that. Like, I would probably have given up before that. I would probably have given up like an hour or two in. Like, I don't think I could have sat for 7.5 hours trying one fight over and over. That's crazy. Who does that? Like, her professionalism, like, you know, slow clap for that. That was just really cool. Oh, yeah, I wonder if there's a way to check how close the shield is to being uncursed. Good question. I don't think there is, honestly. I mean, he still has it. And we'll probably have to unequip it before the boss fight because I doubt it'll be ready before that, but we'll see. Wait, can I not go there? How do I get to the thing, then? Slash, if you will. Yeah, I mean, you know, I wasn't very good at Undertale, like, dodging stuff either. I died at least, you know, 3 or 4 times on the Omega Flowey fight in the beginning. I didn't even think it was possible to win. What am I supposed to do here? Yes. I mean, yeah, Hero, I think you can spoiler it in chat a bit if you want. I don't think that's, like, a huge deal. I'm just trying not to, like, actually say aloud the spoilers because, although I guess I kind of did a little bit there, because maybe people are watching this who haven't done the thing. So wait, what do? Do we, like, fly over it? Let me go to this little town and see. Yeah, Dodger died, close to 100 times on that fight, I think. And to be fair, like, the other stream I watched, where they just did, like, here are all the differences between the regular version, the regular run, and, the genocide run, they mentioned in the stream that they died about 100 times as well. It's a hard fight! It's a bullet hell where you have to be fucking perfect. Wait, maybe someone here will tell me how to get into the tower. Yeah, he's using magic. There are people who watch this who don't listen to our podcast? Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Well, the neutral boss is is pretty tough too. Like I didn't die 100 times on the neutral boss, but I died 3 or 4 in the beginning at least. Wait. I'm the spitting image of a man who came through here recently. I doubt that. I am clearly a woman. It would be difficult. I mean, look how pointy my boobs are. I'm gonna impose Kepka. Town fried by light of judgment. That startled me. I wasn't expecting anything to happen. I just clicked on the fire and she was like, oh shit! I guess I shouldn't touch that. That burns. Alright. Yeah, Jason, I think actually, like, most of the time I'm not, like, you know, a huge proponent of, like, no, you must never be spoiled before playing games, but, like, Undertale is one where actually there's a lot of benefit to playing it unspoiled. Okay, so I can finish the dragons and then I'll have to fight Crusader. I don't look just like a man who was here searching for his friends. Look at my boobs! Not me, Celeste. Or what direction? That direction. There she is. She has military boobs. They're at attention. Yeah. Going north to Zen. Listen, we found all the people. You don't need to... Are you talking about, like Locke or something? Like, or was it Edgar? I don't know. We don't have Edgar on the team, though. 10 out with Underwire. Maybe they're talking about Cyan and Drag. Yeah, possibly. No, I'm good right now, thanks. Where the... Alright, listen, somebody in this town, give me a hint. Fought Doomgaze, though. We beat it handily. Go into some of the buildings, I guess, and ask people in there. Yeah, now we're just back here. Okay. Well, let's go into some buildings. Hey, I'm trying to get into that crazy tower. Can you help me? Oh, well, or you can flashback. That's... Yeah, remember that time we were all complaining about how there were soldiers in the tavern? Ah, the good old days. God, Cyan would be so uncomfortable here. He hates sexual women. Down here. Is this just an exit? Oh no, this is the item shop. I assume you will just try and sell me things. Yeah. Okay. Let's try the inn. Ow! Curse your random walk cycle! Hey dude, are you just gonna offer me a... Yeah. No, so not here, and there's nothing through here. I didn't anticipate this actually being difficult. I had assumed we would just go straight to the tower and, like, the hard part would be fighting our way up it. Cyan can't handle women who think he's attractive, as if a buff sword-wielding super soldier is a major turn-off. Yeah, well. I mean, there was that dancer lady who came on to him that one time, and he was like, what? I don't even... How do you... What? Go away, you harlot! that was one of the reasons that we slashed him with Summon. Because sexual women clearly make him incredibly uncomfortable. How about you? Can you tell me something important? Okay, that's not important. I already did all this stuff in that guy's house. Wait, jet lag, what cute nurse? Huh, alright. I guess I'll go, like, wander around on this continent for a little bit and see if I can find any other, like, entrances or anything. Because, no one here seems to have anything useful to say. Unless there's someone else in here, but no, it doesn't look like it. Oh, this is an actual real-life cute nurse that's being talked about in chat, not a cute nurse in the game. Well, I guess we're gonna be doing some random battles. That's alright, it'll, help our shield get less cursed. Yeah, I mean, I guess people finding one attractive is super awkward, but like, she was a dancer, and I didn't get the impression so much that she, like, found him attractive as, like, the impression they gave anyway was more that it was just, well, the impression they gave was that she might have been a prostitute, but, like, or at the very least, she was just, like, a very sexual person who's, like, you know, not like, you know, like, hey, let's date or anything, but like, hey, you're kind of hot, let's flirt a little bit. And Cyan did not know how to handle that. I mean, you know, he was married and had a kid, so, like, presumably he knows what sex is. Like, he's not some, you know, naive virgin or anything. Also, he is hella good with the dual-wielding weapons here. There were opera floozies in this game, so you never know. I guess that's true. It takes Cyan a while to charge his flirt meter to level 5. Yeah, that's fair. I get the impression, I think what they were actually going for is the idea that, you know, this is a prostitute or something, and, like, Cyan is this, like, very, not, like, uptight, but, like, very formal, very proper, you know, like, knight figure, and so the idea that, like, I think he's just uncomfortable with, you know, with women who are, like, open and not confrontational, but, you know, like, open and comfortable with their sexuality, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna get a chance to kill. Who am I kidding? Cyan is gonna murder everyone. God, it's weird to come to a game like this after playing Undertale, because it just, like, you feel so murdery, you know? Like, all of a sudden, like, all the actions that you think of, that you take for granted, that you think of just like, oh yeah, we fight monsters, that's what we do, like, all of a sudden it seems like, well, these things were just, you know, minding their own business, and here we are, you know, killing all of them, like, really brutally. Yeah, yeah. I wander through the field and it pops up blank and says, but nobody came. Yeah, I know. I recommend all people go try out Undertale and then listen to our podcast about it, because I think we did a pretty dang good podcast, to be honest. Not that our podcast isn't always awesome. We're playing Space Run right now for our podcast, by the way, if anybody's interested, which is a tower defense game. Which has been pretty fun. I've played a big chunk of it. There are things that I'm not super, like... Oh, hey, Big Will. Nice to see you. There's things in Space Run that I'm, like, not super enthusiastic about. But overall, I think it's pretty strong. If you like tower defense games. Jason says, pretty sure I'll love Undertale on account of mine and Thanerod's opinions often being completely opposite. I mean, that's true. Oh no! Space Run is crashing for you. I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't had any issues with that. Alright, I'm thinking maybe there's something in this forest that I should look into. Sometimes there are, like, things in the middle of forests. I was thinking, like, why do those, like, birds die differently than other things? But that must be, that'll be Cyan's, like, insta-kill thing actually hitting. It doesn't look like there's anything in this forest, though. There's no, like, secret entrances or anything. Just some dinosaurs. Why are forests always full of dinosaurs in this game? Yeah, we should totally have a you know, like, there's already a thread for discussion of Undertale on the forums, because you know, we put up a discussion forum for all of our, or a discussion thread for all of our podcast games. So we should totally, like, go to the forums and discuss it, because I have thoughts about some of the things that have been said on it by people that I would like to talk about. We should also start a thread for Kingdom Hearts 2, because I think there's some interesting stuff to say about that whole opening sequence that we played today, and, like, what they were thinking, and, like, what the point was of making you play as a different character for, like, the first 3 hours, and all that. It's just a little bit of water. Alright, around here. Lunaris. Are they werewolves? Because, you know, Lunar and their wolves. Aw, be nice to each other. Alright, so Sabin has learned quick. Allows double commands. Okay, so it's like, sort of a haste thing, except... Oh man, can I do that and then do two, X magics from Celeste? So she can attack, like, 4 times in a turn? Oh, Jesus, and if, so... Cyan can attack 8 times, so does that mean if I use that he can attack 16 times? That's awesome. Alright, so let's see. You're good there. Maybe you should learn some life 3. She doesn't have anything special, but you could just give it. already gave somebody Bahamut, right? Oh, I wanted to give Celeste. Celeste has Palador right now. It's not doing her that much good. So we're gonna switch you to Raiden, so you also learn quick. Because then you can do that on two people in a round. Gogo now has it because Sabin has it. Yep, that's good too. Okay. Let's see. Little extraneous arms here. I do wonder how far we are. We've gone towards uncursing the shield. At a guess, I would say we've probably had like 70-something battles with him. Is my just completely random estimate. But, who knows? We need like 255 apparently to uncurse the shield. Which again, I'm not sure I see happening before we actually have to unequip it to deal with the end of the game, but if depending on how long we have to wander around to try and figure out how to even get to the end of the game. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, Jason says, it'd be cool if Gogo had joined the party earlier, and there was some kind of mechanic where he'd have to be in battle with other party members for a while in order to learn their skills permanently. Yeah, Gogo's kind of like OP as it currently is, as it currently stands. And there are a lot of other characters who have a mechanic where they have to like see something done in order to do it, like Gao has to go off with critters, and you know, Mog has to dance in certain areas, and I think Lore, Strago's thing has to be done, like he has to fight certain enemies before he gets certain lores. They didn't do that with Gogo, which is kind of weird, but then again, you do get Gogo, like, I guess you don't have to get Gogo close to the end. You could conceivably get Gogo as soon as the stuff opens up. What town is this? This is Zen. Okay, let's talk to some people here, see if they know. Yep, so I know there's a tower. Serpent Trench. Yep, I know, I've heard. Hey, look, it's a dancer. Alright. Ships still sail from Nikea. That's not that useful to me. I'm not trying to sail anywhere. Once again, they are still standing here in shock after several weeks. Oh, thanks for that. Nothing over here. Hey you, what are you doing in here? Got any juicy gossip? No. I don't know why I would. Okay. I don't know why you're wandering around in the woods if you want to gossip with people. I would think you would be in a more populous area. I heard, maybe I need to go to Mobliz? Everybody here is talking about Mobliz. I heard a really interesting theory. There's apparently like a fan theory about Gogo. That Gogo is actually I don't think this will be any good for any of my characters. At least not the ones I've currently equipped. that she is, yeah, that Gogo is actually, the airship pilot that Setzer was in love with, that crashed way back when, and, like, she was, like, horribly burned or disfigured or something in the crash, which is why she's, like, all swathed. Because we don't actually know whether Gogo is male or female. That's, like, left, or other, sort of left as an open question. So it could be that she's the airship pilot lady, and is just hiding her identity for some reason. Which is kind of an interesting theory. I like that. So some people here are saying, like, go to Mobliz, or they're talking about how destroyed Mobliz was anyway. So we can maybe try Mobliz. If we don't find any other entrances. Celebrity Deathmatch. I remember that show existing, but I don't think I ever really watched it. I think I, like, saw it occasionally when I was flipping through channels, like, as a, oh hey, this is a thing that exists sort of thing, but I don't think I ever actually, like, legit watched it. Let me out above the town and then let at the bottom. What was, I mean, was there anything to Celebrity Deathmatch besides the fact that it was, like, claymation celebrities, like, murdering the shit out of each other? So like I said, I don't think I ever actually, like, really watched it. You probably weren't an eighth as angsty and fuck you pop culture as I was. Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't necessarily super mainstream, but I wasn't, like, super anti-pop culture either. Just sort of did whatever I enjoyed, which was a variety of things, mostly anime. Okay, there's that bridge. This is just way over to the other side. Dang it! The tower requires you to equip sprint shoes to let you in. The bouncer at the door wants to know you have good fashion and you're fast enough to run away from the death. I see what you're doing there, Buckster McGee. But it's not gonna happen. The entire game, and I will not. I refuse. I refuse to find sprint shoes this late. At this point, it's a point of pride that I don't have sprint shoes. Alright, this is, not looking super great for entrances to the tower. I might go back to my airship. Go to Mobliz. Luckily, like, nothing's hurting me much. Sprint shoes are really powerful, but they're like lime green. Well, you know, like, my current sneakers that I wear are black with, like, bright yellow trim and bright yellow shoelaces. So, yeah, like, I would wear brightly colored shoes. That doesn't bother me. Alright. They were Chuck Taylor. Ironically, the sprint shoes are 3-inch heels. Yeah. Could easily be the case. Oh, come on. We have to at least find our way into the tower this first segment. This is insane. It's a Buffalax. Ah, yes, we got a tincture. Excellent. I'm not sure what it's a tincture of, but we got it. would be very tough boss fights for these monsters. Any one of us, really. Cyan especially, probably. Although, Cyan is actually not doing that much damage to them. I think they probably have high physical defense. I had a coworker when I worked for Amazon who was wearing a different pair of neon-colored Nikes every time I met him. I mean, how many pairs would that be? Like, how many times did you see this person? It seems like that would have to be a lot of shoes. They were different every single time. Linked here. I will read that coming later. I briefly looked into reading Order of the Stick, but it ended up being very text wall heavy, so I did not continue. After the fifth or sixth time, I had to ask him how many pairs he had. Is it just the neon Nikes? Or all my pairs of shoes, he asked. Of course, I'm only curious about the neon Nikes. So after a moment, he tells me, 45. No, wait, 46. And those are just the neon ones? Yeah, just the neon ones. Jesus Christ. Oops. While I was looking away reading chat, Cyan became a kappa. I'm getting actually kind of low on those. Oh, that's right. Celeste has the thing that lets all of her, no! All of her magic be one mana, which is awesome. Cyan can only speak with biting sarcasm. I disagree. I bet Cyan can only speak with extraordinary sincerity. Yes, giant ITP, giant in the playground. Also has like some D&D forums, I believe, that are pretty good. Okay, so we can't go in that way, clearly. We went to this town. We went to the town at the bottom. It says Mobliz is to the east. And got totally wrecked. Was that this one? I mean, this is about as east as we can get. Yeah, this is Mobliz. And this is like Orphan Town. So, like, I don't think there's an entrance here. Woof, indeed. I mean, I guess I can check. So sincere it transcends sincerity and becomes sarcastic. I don't know. I mean, Cyan is the one who's always speaking with, like, the thous and so on. Okay, this is just the orphans. The orphans are hiding an entrance. I don't think so. I mean, I think the orphans are just sad and despondent because, you know, they're orphans. And that is their narrative function. Has anybody else here seen, Moonrise Kingdom? The Wes Anderson movie about, like, the summer camp. There's a really interesting moment in that, like, I think about fairly often that I really like. where the two main characters, one of them is an orphan, and one of them is, and you know, like it's these two little kids who are like super in love, and it's adorable because they're like 12 or whatever. But the girl is she reads a lot. She really likes adventure stories, and all the main characters are orphans. And she says something like, you know, I always wanted to be an orphan because it, you know, it seems like you guys, you know, your life is so much more interesting and so, you know, so much more, it's such a, like, she doesn't say, like, it's a cool thing to be, but she's like, you know, like, it's so much more of an adventure, basically. And he says, I love you, but you have no idea what you're talking about. Which I thought was sort of like, it's kind of interesting, and like everyone kind of like knows that sort of time of life, or that like that attitude, or has had, most of us I feel like have had that attitude at one point where we sort of like fetishize other people's pain, right? Where you're like, you know, oh, your tragedy is so dramatic, I wish my life were more like tragic and dramatic so I could, you know, I would feel like important, and you know, I would have, people would look at me with, you know, whatever sympathy, or think that I was, you know, strong for dealing with this kind of tragedy or whatever. And it's a really common thought, I feel like, for little kids, and it's really stupid, but we've all had it at one point, or we all had a phase like that or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just me. But I feel like that's pretty common. I thought it was sort of an interesting way to address it, and interesting that they addressed it at all. Alright, what the fuck am I doing here? There's a lot of like little islands down here. They don't look like they have any caves on them or anything. There's this island over here. This is the like heal everything for 1 point spot, right? For 1 gil. I might as well do that if it is. I think it is. Yeah, this is the Masa. Oh. Why is that bush not background? Jesus. Alright, because I want to get into this tower before the end of this segment. Buxter McGee, if you can give me a hint, I'm at that point. I mean, I assume there's like a secret entrance like in some nearby place that I have to get to, or something like that. If you should talk to a moth? Do we even know any moths? I wouldn't call it secret. Oh. Are you making a Lord of the Rings reference? With the, like how to get... I believe that's for escaping from towers, not getting onto towers. Okay. Let's see if I can see anything obvious from the sky. But... well, at least 1% of this chat is actually a moth. I mean, maybe. Alright, Jason. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you here. Maybe I can just land this thing directly on the top of the tower. Let me try that. Oh! There we go. So, that's how I figured it out. Alright, we're going in. It's time to break into Kefka's domain! Oh look, we're all assembled. Or, many of us are anyway. What's wrong? Celeste. Statues give the espers the magical energy they need to live. Do they? I mean, it's been a while, but I thought they just, like, kept the world in harmony, was what they did. And then we, like, disrupted their alignment so that the world was no longer in harmony. What'll happen? Well, clearly, Terra will die. So, Espers and Magic 2 will most definitely disappear from this world. Well, that's a consequence that wasn't mentioned until just now. And then, Terra will die. What will happen to Terra? Count on the only other girl on the team to actually think about, Oh shit, 3 groups. Okay. Fuck. Well, we can't separate those two. And we need to have a damage dealer on each team. So, who else do we got who deals decent damage? She's really good. So do I want to put her here as healer and have like my A team? Or do I want to put her with like the C team so that, because they need the better healer? And Gogo is a healer. So alright. One person gets to be left behind. Let's see. Keep Locke and Celeste together. And I guess we'll leave the little girl behind, because really, why are we taking little girls on this, at all? Gogo only has spells his group has. What? Oh, jeez. Fuck. Well, I mean, I don't have any other dedicated healers. Is there anybody I've actually taught healing spells to? Maybe I put some healing spells on Mog. If only Sadface was here. Sadface wouldn't help us. Sadface was not great at healing either. Alright. I guess we'll try it this way. The tower is in permanent state of disco. Because that's how he likes it. Statues are up ahead. Well, you already told us to divide into 3 groups. I suppose Mog's group can also, like, equip that thing to make it so they don't soar an evil Oscar. Can I get a white dragon at one point? There it is. Oh, yeah, good point. I should equip all the people that I've been totally neglecting. What am I even doing? Sword tech? I should be attacking. haven't bought any good gear for anybody else. Oh well. Should put espers on them too, probably. Oh shit, that just healed a crazy big thing. Oh, cow's dead. Oh, that worked. Alright. Wait, why is... Oh, shit. And not everybody's healed, of course, because... the staying at an inn only heals the people in your party, apparently. In that case. There. You know, I spent all this time getting my characters, like the ones I cared about, to be really strong. And then, as it turns out... Right, let's equip a different group. No, wrong button. First. Because they're gonna need it more. Okay, first of all, Yo-Yo Ma, you lead this party. Second of all, maybe your party should... Well... Makes body cold. Did we ever determine what that even means? Okay, randomly evade some stuff. And you, sure, cast safe and, regen. Alright, they've been equipped. Next, you guys. I didn't equip them with, Man-Eater. I did not equip them with dudes. You know, magic crystal thingies, but probably fine. She has the good stuff. You have things. Sure, take a hero ring. And that's right, we have another ribbon. I feel like I should give that to someone I actually care about, but... Alright. Wait, we can't give you any equipment, but we can give you relics, apparently. Sure. Equip on Sasquatch and... Okay. If you say so. It makes you undead, really. Blizzard Orb for Umaro? What's the Blizzard Orb do? Oh, also an equip on Sasquatch and... Okay. It's for him, yeah. Apparently both of those things are. Alright, and then finally, back to our original party. And Optimum. And I think you're already already at optimum, and you have the cursed shield, but we're gonna leave that for a little bit. Nope. Relics. Sure, regen. Oh, that's... Let's see. We want you to consume less MP. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. Probably gonna have to finish equipping these guys and go on break. Oh, Jesus. Alright, Alright. Sure. Okay, that works out. And then I gotta do some espers. You really need more MP or something. No, we're clearly halfway through learning that, so alright. You can get... strength, maybe? Sure. Okay. And now, give these people some espers. Go can't have one, but you have one already. You can get... Sure, you can get that. And you can have... You already know all the things, don't you, Mog? Here. And you can't get one. Okay, so they're good. State save after you set everything up. Yeah, it's probably a good call. Alright, and you. Esper. At this point, I'd rather give them things that can actually, like, improve their stats, in case they do level up while they're doing this. If they could also learn some spells while doing that, that'd be good. Alright, let's give you the golem. You can get... Haste wouldn't be bad. I assume eventually my teams are going to meet up, and so when I go into the final boss battle, I'll be able to pick who I'm fighting with, because otherwise that's going to be super annoying. Here. Do that. Alright. File. Save game position, slot 1. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. Quick break. Just a short one, just so I have a place to cut, more or less. One song, and then I'll be back.